Yeah, some wounds never heal. They just learn how to hide. I'm so tired of the pain, I could barely breathe. Every day's another battle that I never seem to leave. Got these demons in my head and they don't ever let me sleep. I've been calling out for help, but the silence swallows me. I'm so tired of the pain, I could barely breathe. Trying to find a little peace, but it's always out of reach. I've been losing pieces of myself that I can never get back. Trying not to drown every time my mind goes black. I grew up in a house where the silence felt dangerous. Everybody hid their wounds, everybody acted painless. Thought survival meant affection, thought existence meant belonging. Didn't realize my foundation had been broken all along. And by the time I saw the damage, I was already too far gone. Turning pain into my fuel and carrying that shit for long. Yeah. Every morning felt apocalyptic, every evening felt the same. Like my nervous system volunteered itself to every flame. People judged me from a distance, formed opinions they could sell, but they never saw the labyrinth I was trapped inside as well. Never heard the constant voice convincing me that I would fail, or the thousand different reasons I believed I'd end in hell. I learned how to fake a smile, learned how to disguise despair, learned that nobody notices when you're suffocating there. Built a fortress out of anger, built a kingdom out of shame, and spent years wondering why my life was burning in the flames. I'm so tired of the pain, I can barely breathe. Every day's another battle that I never seem to leave. Got these demons in my head and they don't ever let me sleep. I've been calling out for help, but the silence swallows me. I'm so tired of the pain, I can barely breathe. Trying to find a little peace, but it's always out of reach. I've been losing pieces of myself that I can never get back. Trying not to drown every time my mind. Spent years looking for something that could quiet all the noise. Something strong enough to silence every demon in my voice. Something powerful enough to make existence feel alright. Something capable of helping me survive another night. Then I found a temporary heaven hidden in a pill. For a moment all the chaos and the suffering stood still. Could finally sleep, could finally close my eyes, could finally spend a couple hours feeling somewhat alive. But every paradise is rented and the payment always comes. Soon the medicine demanded more than I could overcome. Now my body was a hostage and my thoughts were all corrupted. Every day another battle with the nerves for self-destruction. What began as self-medication slowly turned into a cage. Now I'm fighting with addiction while I'm fighting with my rage. I'm so tired of the pain, I can barely breathe. Every day's another battle that I never seem to leave. Got these demons in my head and they don't ever let me sleep. I've been calling out for help, but the silence swallows me. I'm so tired of the pain, I can barely breathe. Trying to find a little peace, but it's always out of reach. I've been losing pieces of myself that I can never get back. Trying not to drown every time my mind. Watch my family lose faith while I was losing who I was. Watch my reflection become someone I could barely trust. Every bridge I ever built slowly turning into dust. Every person trying to help me getting buried by the flood. There were nights I thought the darkness had completely won. Nights I couldn't see a future, couldn't see another month. But pain can be a teacher if you're willing to endure. And rock bottom has a funny way of showing what is pure. Now I stand among the wreckage of the choices that I made. No excuses, no illusions, no one else for me to blame. But if I'm breathing, then there's still a chance to break these chains and tell the darkness it picked the wrong motherfucker to tame. I'm still scarred, still damaged, still carrying regret, but I refuse to let my story be defined by what I left. If there's one thing that I've learned from every battle that I've led, it's that the strongest weapon is refusing to be dead. Maybe healing isn't glorious, maybe it's ugly, slow and hard. Maybe it's waking up each day and refusing to fall apart. Maybe strength is just surviving when your whole world falls to pieces. Maybe hope is choosing life when every reason says to leave it. Yeah, the war ain't over,